Hello, everybody. Back here again for our vlog a day. And today is Wednesday, the 26th. And today was a beautiful day outside, nice and sunny. Reached, I think, high 40s, maybe even hit 50 degrees today. The one bad thing about the weather today was the wind was blowing like crazy. It was just absolutely just in ridiculous wind. It was just the craziest thing. Blowing trash cans around, blowing the hat off, constantly and stuff. I went out for my run this afternoon, and it was amazing at how much different my splits were running into the wind and running against the wind and so on and so forth. And it's just crazy how much colder it felt into the wind. It was really kind of ripping through me. I kind of, one of the things I screwed up, I didn't take a jacket with me. I've got two running jackets. One was in the wash, and I had the one. I thought, well, I'll grab it. It was hanging by the door, and last minute, I pack everything up in my bag when I get home after the gym that night for the next day. And I thought, well, the jacket's over there. I'm not gonna bother getting it. I'll remember it. Forgot the jacket. Luckily, with it being high 40s, I think, when I went running, maybe even, close to 50 degree temperature range. It wasn't that bad. I was able to suck it up, make it through without the jacket. But that wind really beating on me once I got a sweat going was definitely unpleasant. Let's just put it that way. But I got the run done. It was a fairly slow, just a 3-mile run today for training, so it wasn't a big deal. Tomorrow I've got my speed work, and that's gonna suck. Although I was planning on just doing that in the treadmill inside the gym. But I went ahead and set up the workout on my watch so that way I can try it outside. I've never done that yet. Normally, like if you set up like the virtual trainer, it tells you to run a certain speed, but I'm supposed to run like half mile or a mile warm up, and then I'm supposed to run a mile at this really fast pace, half mile cool down jog, then a mile fast pace, half mile cool down, mile fast pace, half mile cool down, with another half mile cool down, which kind of throws me off, that weird little thing. Puts me at my 6 miles total. But if I set my running up to the slow pace or the fast pace, when I start running the slow cool down, screws it up. So this one's actually set up to where has me do my mile warm up, has me do my mile speed work, half mile cool down, so on and so forth, and we'll see what happens. I just not certain how well it's going to work. Never tried it yet, so I'm going to give that a try, and if it fails miserably, I'll cut it short. Then I'll head out to the gym, just do it all on the treadmill and say to heck with it. When you start running those faster speeds, it does make it a lot different in the process. So who knows? It'll be fun to see how that goes. The other thing I found out today that the trainee that I've been training is going to look at a bus tomorrow. I'm like about 3 hours away or so. We're going to run up there and look at it. I'm kind of, I guess, the guy who got roped into being the one to decide if the bus is worth the money or not. And also the only one of the 4 people going that knows how to drive stick shift. So I get to be the one roped into driving it back. Again, not that big a deal, but it's just kind of one of those things that really knocks out of a day. I'm going to drop the dog off in the morning with some people at the dog setting, basically. They're going to keep him all day tomorrow. I'll stop by and take him for a run tomorrow night. My speed work, because that speed work speed, it's the speed he doesn't like to run, so I probably won't mess with that. But after we get back from up there looking at the bus, hopefully we get the bus, we don't get the bus, whatever, we get back home in a decent hour. I can get my run in, get that all done, and then basically I'm going to try and get to sleep pretty early. I don't know if I'm going to do that or going to head to Ottumwa, one of the two. I'm going to go up and hang out with my buddy. He has to go up to like Holland, Michigan, I think is where we're going. I think it's Holland, somewhere up there. It's like, I don't know, 8 hours away from here, and pack up all of his son's stuff in the truck and the trailer. Then, but instead of being able to, unfortunately, take him straight to Des Moines where he needs to unload, we have to bring him back to Ottumwa because they don't have a key to the new place, and then drop him off in Des Moines Saturday. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to be leaving here like 7-ish, so I got to be getting around, getting things done, dropping the dog off and that. And then I'll be basically going constantly until maybe I'll have a little bit of downtime tomorrow night until I decide if I'm going to Ottumwa to stay at my buddy's place or staying here. If I stay here, it means I got to get up an hour earlier, and as soon as how I'll be up real late anyway up there. Won't be that big a deal. If I sleep better here and it's that back and forth, don't know what I'm doing with the whole thing. So we'll see. Got to get to up to Michigan, get that crap all packed up. We're hoping we're going to literally get there. Everything's supposed to be boxed. Everything's supposed to be ready to go. We're just going to look on the trailer. We're going to pack it out. I told my buddy, I said, dude, I'm doing this for you, not for them, 100%. And it needs to be packed up, ready to go. I'm willing to help move shit. I'm not willing to help pack. That's not my thing. If I get there and there's nothing's packed up and stuff, it's going to be a miserable time because I'm not helping at all. I'm going to basically put on my running gear. I'm going to hit the road for a run. When they're done packing, call me. I'll come back. We'll load the shit in the van and the trailer and stuff and head out. I'm going to leave my dog with the dog sitter all weekend, basically from tomorrow. I'm going to drop the dog off, I don't know, whatever time in the morning until I get back in late Saturday afternoon, hopefully. So, but our goal is to hopefully turn there back in Iowa, back in Des Moines area and stuff by midnight. So we're going to leave his place at like 5, which means I'll leave here at 4 a.m. Means I'm getting up at like 3 a.m. Usually don't get to bed till 2, so that'll be interesting. Definitely, that might not happen, so we're going to end up back in Ottumwa. Then I got the decision to make. Do I drive home, meet him back there, take him to Des Moines, or do I spend a night there again, head up, and then pack him all into the apartment? So who knows? Hopefully back by, I don't know, hope to be all done and over with by noonish Saturday, maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon at the latest. And then I've still got runs due every day. I got training runs due every day. And then Sunday, I think we're going to meet back up and run back over to Fairfield and run that 16-mile loop in Fairfield. So it ought to be interesting to see how that goes, and hopefully all goes well. Just when you're driving that far and that kind of stuff, you're like an 8-hour drive one way. It's nonstop. That's just busting ass through. It always gets a little interesting, gets a little crappy. Then you have, you're looking probably a good 4 hours, to load everything up. And then him and I both have a train run to do Friday, so we're going to have to go for our run Friday, hopefully along the beach maybe, if it's not too nasty up there. Get some beach running. I've never run by the Great Lake, which would be kind of cool. Check that thing out, and then basically bust ass back home to basically get up in the morning and drive back up to Des Moines and then all that. So today I got a handful of things done. Not a lot. Had just a bunch of stuff dealing with the lady at the bus. When I buy, I'm like, I'm not driving it home without insurance on it. We need to know how you're going to license it. RV. It's going to be a bus. What's it going to be as? Blah blah. All that kind of stuff. Bill of sale. Just a lot of stuff. I don't think she's ever bought a vehicle not from a dealership. So this is a whole new experience from her. So I'm trying to explain a lot of things to that. So there's a hassle there. I did get my workout in though. Got my running done. I got everything I need to do done. Also, I grilled up some gorgeous looking pork steak. Absolutely, so damn tasty today. Grilled that thing up, came home tonight. I had some leftover butt roast that I heated up and then threw it in a spinach salad. Oh, that was so good for dinner. I miss how much I love spinach. I don't eat it very often, but when I do, I absolutely love the hell out of that stuff. So went ahead and did myself a little meat salad. It's just, I don't know, it's not something I do very often. It's just so delicious though. But got that all done. Getting my stuff ready for tomorrow. I'm just going to might take my camera, don't know, maybe get some pictures of some stuff, but most of them taking my iPad, of course, just so I don't get bored. I'm going to take my headphones so I can just kind of block out the rest of them if they get on my nerves. I know the girl I've been training her for a while, I knew her in high school. Her husband, I've never met him. I think we went to school together. He's probably around. I've probably seen his stuff. Don't have a clue who the hell he is. And then there's another friend of theirs that's going that doesn't know how to drive stick shift, doesn't know shit about buses, but apparently is going for moral support. So not really sure what he's there for either, so that'll be kind of interesting. But there's going to be 4 of us going. 2 I've never met before, so that'll be a real interesting time. So like I said, worst case scenario, I got my headphones. I'll pop in an audiobook or a podcast and just kind of zone out and basically not worry about the rest. So that's all I've got for now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, one last thing. It's starting to storm here. It's raining like crazy. The dog won't go outside, so it's going to be an early morning. Him waking my ass up to go outside in the morning because he got like 2 feet out the door and he's like, it's raining until it runs back inside. So what a pussy dog there. But it's supposed to rain for the next probably 36 hours straight. So that would be fun looking at a bus in the rain, trying to figure out what all's there, if the brakes are good, crawling underneath it, all that good stuff, and then driving a bus home that I've never drove before. What will be 3 hours at 70 mile an hour, so probably 4, maybe 5 hour trip home in a bus I've never been in with the rain going. So that ought to be fun too. So anyway, wish me luck.